smell of rain, the chemistry behind it.
Hi everyone, and welcome to this little space where we talk about everything things that we actually pretty interesting when you stop think and about them. I'm Alejandra.
And I am Jemina, and today we are talking about something you have definitely experienced, that amazing smell when it starts to rain.
Yes, that well aired smell. It's so nice, it almost feels like it rained, has its ground strength.
Exactly, and what's really interesting is that it's not a use a pretty thing. There's actual science behind it. It's not magic, even though it kind of feels like it.
Okay, let's keep it simple. That smell actually has a name, right?
Yes, it's called petrichor. Sounds fancy, but it's come from Greek petra, and meaning stone, and ichor, which in mythology was like the blood of the gods.
So basically, we're smelling some kind of divine stone blood.
And exactly, but it does sound colored that way. In reality, that smell is a mix of different chemical compounds.
Oh, yeah, yeah. It's not only wet beer.
And not all. One of the main compounds in something called jasmine, and that literal means earth smell.
Okay, makes sense. So where those guys him come from?
It's produced by microorganisms in the soil, mainly bacteria called actinobacteria. These bacteria are always there, but when the soil is dry, the jasmine kind of stains drop it.
So the rain is what kind of releases it?
Exactly, when the first raindrops hit in the ground, they create tiny air bubbles that the jasmine. Those bubbles when rise and burst, releasing tea into the air.
Wait a moment. So we're actually smelling bacteria floating in the air?
Yes, but don't let that ruin in your. It's actually harmless, and our nose are incredible sensibility to it.
Oh, yeah, that's very interesting, but that explains why you call it smell the rain even before it starts pouring.
Exactly. But you don't ever need to get wet to notice it.
I've been noticed it is smell stronger after the really hot and dry days.
That's not your imagination. During dry periods, plants release oils that boil up in the soil and on rocks.
So the ground is basically saving up the smell.
Pretty much. Then, when it rains, those oils get released along with the jasmine.
So now we have bacteria plus plant oil. That's already quite a mix.
And there's one of the more things sometimes ozone.
What? Ozone, like the ozone layer.
Same type of molecule, but closer to the ground. During thunderstorms, lightning can break apart oxygen molecules and form ozone, which has a fresh but sometimes a slightly sharp smell.
Oh, that's fresh, kind of metallic smell after a storm.
Exactly. So, what the word spilling is basically a combination jasmine, plant oils, and sometimes ozone.
Wow, that's crazy. Something so simple has much happening behind it.
And there's another fun fact. Humans are extremely good at detecting jasmine, even in tiny amounts.
Really? Why human or
And,
what?
and science thinks it might be evolutionary, being able to detect that smell could have spelled early humans find water on moist environments, which were essential for survival.
So when we say, that smells so good, our brain is actually saying, hey, maybe there's water here.
Exactly, it's like a thinking stinger as an enjoyment.
I like that. It feels emotional, but it's actually biology.
Yeah, it's chemistry, physics, and human perception all working together.
Okay, so quick recap so we don't get lost. First, soil bacteria produce jasmine.
And then rain is ground and releases into the air.
Plants are tea oils after dry periods.
And sometimes also ozone gives that fresh post storm note.
And all of that together creates that small everyone loves.
Exactly.
No, I get why people just stand there smelling the rain.
Yeah, and they're not where. Well, not because of that or least.
Does the smell change depending of the place?
Definitely, soil type, plants, humidity, and also adds affects it. That's why it smells different in a forest compared to a city.
Ah, yeah. In the city, sometimes mixes white, not every night smells.
Exactly, but in natural environments, petrichor tends to be much cleaner.
I like how something so simple connects, like microorganisms, water, plants, and even evolution.
Yeah, it's one of those cases where science doesn't take away the magic. It actually makes it more interesting.
Totally. So the next time it rise, I'm gonna be like, hello, bacteria, thanks for this.
Say,
All right, that's all for this episode. Hopefully next time it rains, you'll enjoy it a little more and with by more scientific appreciation.
and if you want to more everyday things explaining like this, use honey or and shading. We'll be here.
Bye. See you next episode. Bye.
Bye.